Hello and welcome back to another video, you beautiful people. Last December we went to London for a short trip of 4 days to visit some Christmas markets and to explore the city for a bit. I exclusively shot my Konica Big Mini Point&Shoot camera for this trip, along with some HP5 pushed one stop to 800 ISO. I think the camera is at the end of its life because there were some overlapping issues on some frames on the first roll and also some light leaks happening. I think the problem was that the roll was in the camera for too long. It had been in the camera for quite a few months already prior to this trip, but maybe the problem was also because it was a 24 exposure roll. I had some issues with them in the past, but luckily the problems only lasted for the first roll.
Captain Britain.
Dat is Captain Britain, ja.
That evening the girls went to see a musical and I'm not a big fan of them. So we chose an arcade bar over the musical and played some games there.
Ik zou daar al eens over.
After the market, we split up and Bruno and I wanted to check out Camden Town because it's one of my favorite places in London. But there were way too many people over there. So we decided to walk back to Piccadilly Circus, along the river and through Regent's Park, which was very beautiful, I have to say.
Ik zit hier als je vast.
On the second night, we had booked the Ghost Story tour, which I was very excited about. But getting to the meeting point was quite hard because Morocco just had won their World Cup game and the city was roaring after that. After we arrived at the meeting point, we walked through London with Alex, our tour guide, and she told us the most famous ghost stories about London. The last day we did some shopping and then went back to the airport for our flight home. at least we thought so.
Those also caused major disruption to London's transport. Thousands of air passengers have been affected after Gatwick and Stansted both had to close their runways for a time last night.
After our flight got delayed multiple times and in the end cancelled completely, we managed to get an airport hotel to get some sleep and make some new plans in the morning. Unfortunately though, every bag other than mine was already missing at that point, so we had to get some basic supplies for the others. But any other way to get home didn't work out, so our only option was to book a new flight 2 days later with a different airline, so we finally can get home. The only good thing about the extended stay in London was that we could welcome the girl's cousin and her friend at the Heathrow airport and drink a coffee with them. After said coffee, we took an Uber to Windsor to get some clothes and also the rest of the basic supplies we needed. We also visited Windsor Castle, as we were in town anyway. Unfortunately, I started to get very sick at that point, so I didn't film anymore and also didn't take any more photos. But as you can see, we made it back home after a very stressful end of the trip. So that was the last trip of 2022. After quite a hectic end of the year. It's not normally the case that I do so many trips in such a short time. Especially after the last one, I prefer to travel with my van even more, so I can be more flexible and come home whenever I want. Anyway, that was it. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, please leave a like or comment down below.